I'm so glad I'm in this car, right? I got the air conditioning on. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I got the air conditioning blasting because it is like extremely hot inside my house. Now, what I'm about to tell you is relative to the title of this video. You know, black people need to invoke their white privilege. So, goes like this. Yesterday, excuse me, let me take that back. Thursday night, I turned on the air conditioning inside the house, right? And the air conditioner appeared to be working. With the exception of every now and then, it will blow out hot air, right? And I'm wondering, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But I didn't think too much about it. Come Friday, today is Saturday, come Friday, it completely started blowing out hot air. It didn't blow out any cold air, no matter if I turned it all the way down to 65 degrees. It just blew out hot air, right? So we put in a work order for the air conditioner to be fixed, right? So the next day comes, which is today. Last night, it was kind of cool, and we had bought fans. So, you know, it's cool. But as, you know, the night progresses into the next day, it's like, it starts to get hot. You know, it's like 90-something degrees out. So it's going on 1 o'clock, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? You know, we put in a work order. Normally they would call and be like, yo, you know, is somebody gonna come out there and fix it? Because it's an emergency. I have children, you know, children can overheat, and next thing you know, CPA, and somebody calls CPA talking about some, yo, you ain't taking care of your kids, and they taking the kids away from me. You see what I'm saying? So this is an emergency, right? So I call the maintenance, because they have the management has a maintenance of their own, right, to come out there and fix stuff, right? And if they don't, they hire, they you know, contract for hire outside, you know, a third party, whatever have you. So I call them and I'm like, yo, what's going on or whatever. They say, you know, sir, we didn't get the email. You didn't put in the whatchamacallit, the order, you know, put in for the thing, the air conditioner to be fixed. I'm like, that's not true. I can show you the email where I sent the thing, right? I sent y'all the email and told you all what's the problem. So then she puts in, you know, the work order for it, right? So she says, you know, being that it's the weekend, you know, people, you know, they may not respond automatically because our maintenance, our mechanics are off on the weekend. So we have to hire a third party to come out there, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm waiting. And then it just dawned on me, like, why in the hell am I burning up? Why in the hell isn't my air condition fixed? I need my air condition fixed now. I don't want to wait 24 hours. I don't want to wait till the weekday when your mechanics or maintenance or mechanic or maintenance will come out and do. I need my air condition fixed now. I can't put up with going to sleep late at night and I'm tossing and turning because it's 98 degrees inside the house. So I call her back and she's like, you know, she says the same thing all over again. So I said to her, I said, listen, I'm not trying to attack you. This is not an attack on you, because I do understand that you work for, you know, American Homes for Rent. It's not your business, so you're just doing your job. I get that. But at the same time, I don't want to hear none of that BS you talking. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that there's somebody that's going to come out and fix the unit, but you have 24 hours. We have a 24-hour window to wait on it. I don't want to hear where it's possibly nobody might not come out and you might have to wait till Monday to get it fixed on a weekday. I don't want to hear that. The reason why I don't want to hear it is because of the fact that if I'm late with my rent, you are not going to hear. America Homes for Rent is not going to want to hear, yo, listen, I can't pay it Saturday or Sunday because I'm off. I'm going to have to pay you your rent on Monday. I don't want to hear, I apologize for your inconvenience, because if I'm late with the rent, I can't tell America's Home for Rent that I apologize for your inconvenience, but I'll have your rent on Tuesday instead of Monday, or instead of Saturday or Sunday. And this is the problem that I'm having with businesses, period. Either you're gonna handle yourself professionally or not. And I don't care whether it's Target. I don't care whether it's America's Homes for Rent. I don't care what business it is. It's a problem where the customer is always being inconvenienced, but it's never the business, the company, or the corporation is inconvenienced. And this is the point that I'm trying to make to you all. This is what you call white privilege. You demand it. You demand change. And you don't go anywhere until that change has been met. Until you're satisfied. That is the essence of white privilege. You demand it. So I kept on going on and on and on. And you know what she did? She said, hold on, sir. While in the process of me holding on, she single-handedly called different people to get me someone out there to get my air condition fixed. So when she got back on the phone, she said, listen, sir, we have somebody. The guy said he has two air conditioners to fix. You're behind those two people. But the guy said he'll be out there to fix your air condition today. It may be a little late, but he's definitely gonna take care of it. So I got what I needed to get done. Period. Everybody has white privilege. Everybody does. And don't tell me you don't. It's just that black people don't demand. We don't fight as hard as white people do. If people don't want to give you what you want, you demand it. And to a certain extent, you take what you want. It's that plain and simple. Because white privilege is not white privilege. White privilege is actually human rights. And no human on this planet, woo, I think I'm catching the Holy Ghost up in here. No human on this planet can give you rights that you already had the minute that you were born. Period. Hear me, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. There's no such thing as white privilege. None. I do understand where you're coming from. You may believe that. It's called human rights though. And white people are willing to fight for their human rights. So they got these hashtag Karens out here. You know what I'm saying? These Karens out here calling the cops on black people. Guess what? You start calling the cops on white people. You start doing the same thing. People tell you to fight fire with fire. No, you fight fire with water. We gotta start using our brains. We gotta start using our minds. And let me tell you something. I truly understand why people are protesting. If I never did, I truly understand why people are protesting because of what I went through today. Now just think about this. Listen to this. The first time I called them, I sent them an email. I was cool. First time I called them, I was, okay, all right, listen now. I gotta get my air conditioning fixed because it's kind of warm in here. Third time I called them, I was like, yo, I'm not having it. Now if they don't fix my air condition and I go on for days, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to handle this matter in a legal way. But at the end of the day, I do understand why people are tearing up stuff, because you get frustrated to the point where nobody's listening. I keep on telling you, I need my air condition fixed. This is something that needs to be fixed. My family can't live in a house without air conditioning. It gets to the point where you keep on telling somebody something and they don't listen. Then you want to physically touch someone or something. You want to damage something. Oh, you don't want to hear me now? You're going to hear me when I tear this up. You're going to hear me when I knock your ass out. So I understand why people are protesting and people are frustrated. But this is the point that I'm making. And I don't want y'all to, let me make this clear, because I don't want y'all to get this misconstrued. I understand that there's a such thing as white privilege. I get it. I get it. But I'm telling you that it really isn't. It's just that white people demand respect. Demand to be numero uno, number one. The minute that we start acting like white people, which is nothing but human rights, you have the right to walk on this planet without being harassed by the cops. You have the right to walk into a store without being harassed by somebody that's thinking that you're gonna steal something. You have the right to do anything that you want to do legally, things that are not gonna affect people. Now, you don't have the right to harm anyone. You don't have the right to put your hands on someone that hasn't touched you. You don't have the right to steal anyone's property. But this is a shame that black people have to get some type of bill passed in order to be protected. On both sides, it's a shame. What I mean by that is, for white people, you should be ashamed that you have to write a bill for a particular race to be protected from everybody, the world. And then it's a shame on the other side when black people have to get someone to protect them. They have to get a law. We have to get a law or a bill passed to protect them. No, you protect yourself. You demand. You demand justice, freedom, and equality. You demand it. That's what white privilege is, or really human rights. That's what it is. And that's how I'm gonna listen. I pick and choose my battles. I don't fight hard for pause. I don't fight hard for certain battles, you know? While others, I'm demanding it. Period. If you skip me in line, man, it ain't nothing. Go ahead, skip me, I don't care. That's nothing. But in the case of this situation with the air conditioner, I wasn't letting that go. I wasn't letting that slide. I got children in here. Period. And if I didn't, I'm still being inconvenienced. You goddamn right. I'ma raise hell. You goddamn right. I want my air conditioner fixed now. I don't want to hear nothing. No exceptions. None at all. Because American Homes for Rent don't want to hear no exceptions when rent is due. None. They don't want to hear none of that. They don't want to hear, I had the coronavirus, the corona. I was out of work. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear nothing. So if I can't make excuses when dealing with major companies or corporations, then I don't want to hear any excuses from you. Period. Demand your rights. My name is Langston 2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely share this video. Y'all take it easy, man. 1.